Hey y'all, welcome to another class with me, Rachel K. Yoga. Today we're going to be practicing a summer sun salutations class. We'll flow through some other movements, postures, breath work to finish up with Surya Namaskar, sun A's, to get into a flow state of mind so that you can reach a peaceful Savasana at the end. With that being said, please remember to subscribe to this channel, share it with your family and friends so that more people can find this class. Thank you. And you could have blocks today. If you do, it can always be useful. Otherwise, your mat and an area to move and so that you can see the screen to follow along with me. Let's get started. Okay, you should be on your mat now, finding a comfortable seat. You can be cross-legged or in hero pose on your shins. You could put a support under your sit bones if you'd like. We're taking our breathing and meditation. You can bring your hands onto your knees and close down your eyes. You might take the tops of your hands onto the knees if you'd like to invite some more energy into the body, the palms facing up. Feel that your sit bones and your legs are settling into the mat, creating a foundation for your long spine to extend all the way up and through the crown of your head, shoulders sinking away from your ears and relaxing your jaw and your face. Notice how you are feeling today in your body, in your breath, any tightness, any tension, or perhaps feeling quite open and easeful. Beginning to expand your breath a little deeper as you send the air through your nose into the base of your lungs, expanding your belly, your ribs, your chest, creating length through your spine, and then on your exhale, everything settling back in as you hold your spine tall. Continue these deep breaths, growing fuller. Long exhales. We'll take our breathing exercise. It's not something you have to open your eyes for. We're just going to hold the breath at the top of the inhale and sigh out of the mouth on the exhale. I'll guide you through it. Release all your breath. Inhale through the nose, fill up deeply. All the way to your chest and hold. Relax the shoulders and the face. And sigh out of your mouth. When the air is released, breathe in deeply. All the way up. Holding softly. And let it go. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold. Release. Coming back to your nasal breath. Observing how you feel now in your lungs, in your body. And gently beginning to open your eyes. So we will start to find the feet out in front, connecting together, and the knees opening out to the sides for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. You can see how you feel today, whether you want your feet further away. You might feel this stretch more through the outer hips and thighs. If you bring the feet closer in towards your pelvis, you've got a deeper stretch through your inner thighs and your groin. Whatever you feel you need today, holding on to your ankles, maybe flapping your wings a little bit. Just notice how that feels through your hips, maybe your low back. And then find some stillness. We're going to do a reaching to the side. Release your hands. Right hand out to your outer hip. Lift your left arm open over. Bend the elbow of your right arm and press into the left sitting bone. So you create a nice long stretch through the left side body. Maybe extending the right arm a little so that you create more space into the right side as well. And then inhale to reach your fingertips up and over your head. Press into the right hand, lift both arms up, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaching over. Just playing with where you place your left hand so that you create space in both sides of the body. Even though you've got this deeper stretch on the right as you reach your fingertips overhead. Breath in. Breath out, press up, reach both arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Left hand comes on your right knee, right hand or fingertips press behind your low back. Shoulder blades are coming together. You're opening across your heart space. Shoulders sink away from the ears as you gaze behind you or over to the right. Let your knees soften if they can, a little bit more so you can relax. But use the hand behind you to prop you up and keep your spine tall, right over your hips. Keep breathing. Take another breath here. Release back to center. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand to left knee, left hand prop behind you to hold your spine tall. Your hips stay facing forward. You're turning from this middle torso, the center of your chest, trying to make the turn more than anything else. Soften your shoulders down and look behind you as you turn. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Great. So we'll start to bring the knees together and open the legs wide. So I've been facing towards you and you're probably facing forward on your mat. You can simply open your legs wide if you have the space or turn to face the long edge of the mat like I am and spread your legs as wide or as short apart as needed. And then we're going to reach over to the right side. Slide your right hand down your shin. Lift your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lean over. You can bring even your forearm and hand to the inside of this leg. Press out through the feet. Keep the toes pointing up. Inhale to press and lengthen a little in the spine. Exhale to lean over to the right a little further. Maybe you can even touch the toes. And keep your left shoulder pulling back. One more breath. It's okay if you haven't reached there. And turn to face your thigh. Left hand inside your right leg, right hand on the other side. Turn your chest towards your knee. Press up, lengthen the spine, breathe in. Press down through your left hip as you lean over. It can be a very small movement, reaching your chest towards your thigh and continuing to press your right hand so you can turn your chest towards your leg. Folding over and then bringing both hands inside of your right leg so you can start to walk your hands to the middle in between your legs. Press into the hands to lift the heart, straighten the spine. Maybe they walk back a little. Breathe in. And on the exhale, reach forward through your heart space. You can have a nice bend in your knees as much as you need. And no matter how flexible you are, don't lock your knees. Press into the hands, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, creep a little bit further forward if you can. Relax for a moment, take a breath. Breathing into the low back, into the ribs, down to where you need it in your inner thighs. Walk your hands over to the inside of the left leg. Frame the leg like you did before. This time we're folding first. So I'm walking my hands back to straighten my spine. Inhale, turning my heart towards the thigh, and then starting to walk forward, keeping my right hip pressed down into the ground. Settling towards the thigh, you get a nice stretch into the low right side of your back. Maybe you press your hands to lift the heart again and exhale to go just a little deeper. Keeping the jaw soft. Hand of your left side inside of your left leg. Turn to bring your right hand to right hip. Pull your right shoulder back so that your shoulder blades are coming together, stacking the shoulders, lifting your right arm. Inhale, exhale, fold over to the side towards your toes. Maybe press your left hand down to lift up a little, find length in your left side body, and then start to come back down, maybe reaching to the toe if you can, and then pulling your right shoulder back, looking up for one more breath. And you can release to bring your hands both inside of the leg and roll up. Turn to face forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the hands down by the sides. Start bending the knees and gathering the feet. You can use hands to help. And we'll find our way to face forward on the mat and begin some sequence practice, flowing through different postures, leading to our sun salutations for this summer sun practice. From our tabletop, we're coming into low lunge. Simply bring your right knee forward and step your right foot in between your hands, taking your left knee back as far as you're comfortable. Then walk your foot over to the right and bring your hands inside of the foot. And then you can turn towards your knee, place your right hand onto your right thigh, turn your chest towards your inner thigh, and then lift your right arm up for easy twist. Gripping into the mat on your left hand and turning from your heart center towards the ceiling as you reach up. Relaxing the shoulders, another breath here. And then bring your right hand onto your right thigh again. Lift your left hand up, bring your hands to the thigh, maybe walk the foot in just a little bit so that you can be positioned nicely for this low lunge. Maybe reaching the arms up. Take another couple of breaths here. Shifting your hips forward, tailbone tucks down. And then shifting your left hip back, straightening your front leg and pulling your toes towards your face. You might need to slide your heel forward so that you keep your back hip over your knee for half Hanuman. You can grab a block or two here if you need support to get your hands down towards the ground. Press into the fingers, lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale, fold towards your toes, reaching through your chest to soften the elbows and the shoulders. One more breath here. Pulling the heel back so you can bend your front knee, and then taking your right knee back. So you're coming into tabletop again. In between, we can take some cat and cows. Drop the belly, tilt the tailbone and chin up. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, pelvis tucks up and in, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Lift the belly in. Move back and forth 2 more times. Great. Bring your right foot in between your hands for low lunge on this side. When you feel set up, bring your hands inside of the foot, walking it out a little more to the left. Right hand stays grounded, left hand to left thigh or knee, and then up to the ceiling. Turning through your chest towards the knee and maybe even a little more towards the ceiling if you can get there. Stay with your breath. Another one here. And then hand comes to the left thigh. Release and bring your right hand up, left hand up, or keeping your hands onto your thigh if you need to. Maybe walking the foot in a little to find your balance. Find a stable posture where your front heel and your back knee can kind of squeeze towards each other to help you lift up through your spine. Tailbone down, belly up and in. One more breath here. On an inhale, the exhale leads you to half Hanuman. Maybe you bring your fingers down to help you set it up. Inching your foot forward, pulling your toes towards your shin. Keeping your back knee under your hip, you take an inhale to lift your chest and exhale to lean forward. Remember your block if you need it. Send your breath where you feel any intensity, tension that is releasing through your back leg here. Another breath in. Exhale, pulling the heel back, bringing the foot onto the ground, hands to the mat to release your back knee, and you are in tabletop again. Great work. Sit back onto the mat in the middle. We'll do a little bit of core work before finishing with our Surya Namaskars. We're actually finishing with some Sun A's, interestingly. So we can get through a flow that just leads us into Shavasana really nicely. You don't have to think. All right, your knees are bent. I'm already starting to do the position for boat, hands behind the thighs. I'm lifting through the chest and lengthening the spine. I have my feet on the ground, my hands behind my thighs. As I lean back with a straight spine, I lift my feet into the air. And I can just stay here holding my thighs, which helps me a lot to maintain the core, which is most important, and keeping the tall spine with chest lifted. Maybe I can release my hands as I'm going to flow into low and high boat. So we take an inhale here, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Heels and shoulders hover above the mat. Take an inhale, come up. And exhale, lower down into low boat. Keep the low back to the ground. Inhale as you come up, lift through the heart. Exhale, low boat. Inhale up. Exhale, low boat. And we've got 3. Exhale. 2 on the inhale. Exhale. And 1 inhale. Relaxing the shoulders. Exhale to low boat. Take an inhale. And an exhale to lift up. Feet to the mat for a moment. Hold onto your knees. Lift your chest. Hug your knees a moment. You're doing great. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. One more exercise for the obliques, which is often called Russian twists. So, knees are bent up again. Tall spine extending from your glutes, grounded down. Hands at heart center. And then we're going to reach the hands over towards the right hip, turn, and then turn to the other side with the hands. Let's go for 8. 8. 7. You have to go to the other side before we count to 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Trying to keep your feet up. Mine are trying to lower. Inhale, hold the thighs if you need to, like me. Exhale, bring the feet down, lower onto the mat. Great work. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock the knees forward and back, circles or side to side. Whatever feels good to release your low back. Bring your feet onto the ground. Shift to one side so that you can press up Come to your hands and knees to face forward on your mat. And we move through Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutations A. Walking the hands forward to set up for downward facing dog. Point your fingers towards the top of the mat, toes under the heels to lift your hips up and back. You might start pedaling out your feet. You gripping into your fingertips, taking the base knuckles into the ground so that you can press your heart back towards your thighs. And then reach your heels towards the ground, even if they can't touch. Soft bend through the knees or a deep bend if it's necessary. Long spine. Downward dog coming to stillness. Inhale. Exhale. Start to walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Hips distance apart on your feet. And lift your heart a little just so you can bend the knees and then drape your ribs and chest over your thighs, catching your elbows or letting your arms dangle. You can start to bend your knees a little back and forth, but focus on your belly draping over your thighs more than having the straight legs so you can have a nice stretch into the low back. Play with bringing your weight into your heels or the tops of the feet, trying to find a centered point, taking another deep breath here. Releasing the arms, starting to roll up with a soft bend in your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. It's a pretty simple flow of Surya Namaskar. Starting from here, we take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, take a halfway lift, hands to the toes or the shins, and press your spine tall, looking down onto the ground in front of your mat. Relax the shoulders. You're trying to get a long half lift here. Breath in, breath out, hands to the mat. Step the feet back and find a plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, heels over toes, belly hugging in, pressing into the hands to lift your chest away from the ground. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the mat, elbows stay in as you lower your chest and your chin. Hands under the shoulders as you inhale, lift up baby cobra. Exhale, lower down, press up, hips back, downward facing dog. And that is around a version of Surya Namaskar A. Good. Breath here. And we'll move a little faster now. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale to walk or step at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Rise and reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands at heart center. Breathe in, reach up. And dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your plank pose. Press into your hands, breathe in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, tops of the feet down. Inhale, low cobra. And back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here and let it go. Lift the heels, inhale. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise and reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands at the heart. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat for plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do it one more time. Take a breath in down dog. Inner elbows point up. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise and reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just flow. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, down. Press up. hips back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Lift your heels to drop your knees to the mat. Sit your hips back. Bring your feet in front of you. Scoot to the middle of your mat. And have a block nearby if you need. We have bridge pose as you lower down. You might use a block if you need a supported bridge. If you're done with being active today, bring your feet so that you can just touch your heels with your fingertips close to your glutes. Settle the low back down, toes point forward, arms to the mat. You could press into the arms and feet and inhale to lift your hips away from the ground. Your shoulder blades pull together and your knees stay over your heels as you tuck your tailbone under and press up through the shoulders and the feet. You could squeeze the glutes. Now, if it's too much, take that block, put it on your sacrum just above your butt crack, that flat bone there, and just settle the low back onto the block. Release the arms. You can just sit there. So otherwise, whatever you do, we're having 2 more breaths here. If you're in your full bridge, press it up, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, even though you keep the knees over the ankles. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Nice work. Hug your knees to your chest for a second. Reset the low back. Circle or rock the knees, however you like. Bring your feet down and drop your knees over to the left side. Open your arms wide. Maybe looking the opposite direction of your knees for a supine twist. Shoulders settled into the ground. 1 more breath here. Gazing up as you lift your knees and drop them over to the opposite side and looking the other direction of your knees if it's comfortable for your neck. Settle into the pose. Let your shoulders sink down. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe. Lifting your gaze, your knees. Anything you want to reset, you can hug your knees in. You can rock in happy baby or still. Could be legs up the wall, your feet press up to the ceiling as your toes point down, extending through your hips. Taking another breath, whatever you're doing. And then release the feet to the ground and start to make your way into your Savasana. Releasing the arms by your sides, letting your feet open and take up space as much as you're able to, wherever you are. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Sinking into the mat. Whole body becoming heavy. The light and strength of your inner self, of your core, shining a bright light from your abdomen and your heart space. Feeling the strength that you've cultivated in your body, the flow of breath, and a peace in your mind. Simply observing as thoughts come and go, and letting your breath become soft and natural. Please stay here as long as you can. Savasana is so important in your practice. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. I appreciate you joining me for practice today. If you liked the class, please click the like button and comment if you are enjoying these classes, if you are looking for more yoga asana practice, or maybe more breathing or meditation. And I appreciate your feedback about the classes and what you're looking for in the future. I post every Friday. See you soon. Thanks again. Bye.